Hey guys, it's Mint. I want to share with you 5 things that are important to know when leveling up your character in Diablo 4. Things that I'm about to share to you are about the Occultist Mechanic, inventory and resource management, and mounts. Going into point number 3. Once you finally beat the capstone dungeon in tier 2, you will be able to step into tier 3. This unlocks the ability for mobs to drop a higher tier of rare items, sacred items. Same as if you go into tier 4, you will start seeing ancestral items. These items have a higher item power ceiling, so we want to focus on only picking up those items when they drop. This will allow you to be more efficient with your inventory space, giving you a higher chance of finding an item that is worth the upgrade. Of course, as mentioned before, you can still pick up amulets and rings, as those are not as reliant on item power, so they are worth picking up. This only applies in the beginning stages of when you just move into the new tier, as once you get deeper into tier 3 and deeper into tier 4, at that point you will want to also focus on sacred and ancestral amulets and rings. Point number 4 is regarding mounts. I have been using my mount and being confused. Why does it have a will of its own? Sometimes I leave town and it sprints at neck-breaking speeds. Other times it's going at a snail's pace. I thought it was due to the game lagging or server issues, but it wasn't that. Blizzard decided to make it so that the closer your cursor is to your character, the slower the mount goes. This even affects the mount while it's galloping, essentially mimicking a console player pushing the joystick a little bit so he can RP walk. In order to get around this, you always want to keep your mouse at the edge of your screen when you're running on your mount. This can be a bit annoying when you're trying to run south. Due to the POV the game has, the screen real estate at the bottom of your screen is very limited, so it can cause you to slow down sometimes even when you know how the mechanic works, and this is because there's just not enough space at the bottom of the screen to move down your mouse far enough. So just a small accidental movement up can cause the mount to slow down. Hopefully this gets fixed soon, as it definitely makes no sense, but while it's still around, it's good to know so we can get around it. Lastly, I want to talk about making the decision between salvaging and vendoring items. In the early levels, you need a lot of salvage resources to do a lot of crafting. So you want to salvage everything that you don't need, both rare and legendary. But once you get into tier 3, you will have a healthy stockpile of those resources, and now gold will start being more valuable, so you can stockpile for respecs, upgrading gear, extracting or imprinting legendary powers, and rerolling stats. So we want to vendor all of our rares, but still salvage all the legendary items that we find. There are a lot more things to look out for while playing Diablo 4, but these 5 points stuck to me the most. Let me know in the comments below if you have any more valuable tips either for leveling or endgame. Also, if you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.